Have you ever been told that if you have diabetes, you should stay far away from anything sweet, especially fruits? I've heard this advice countless times from patients, neighbors, and even family members. Doc, I was told to avoid all sweet fruits, or my blood sugar will skyrocket, a friend once told me. But what if I told you that this belief isn't entirely true? In fact, some of the sweetest, most common fruits you find at your local grocery store might actually help you control blood sugar instead of harming it. Surprising, right? I'm Dr. Robert, a 60-year-old wellness coach and retired physician from Tennessee. Over the past few years, I've seen so many Americans, people just like you, struggle with balancing their blood sugar. And the truth is, most of us don't need another complicated diet plan or expensive supplement. Sometimes, the answer is as simple as walking into your grocery store and picking the right fruits. Today, I want to share a story that might change the way you look at your fruit basket. Let's start with John, a retired firefighter from Texas. John grew up eating big family meals, including bowls of juicy fruit salad every Sunday after church. But when he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in his late 50s, he thought he had to cut out all sweet fruits for good. He told me once, "Doc, I miss the taste of fresh melon. It used to be my favorite, but now I'm scared it will mess with my sugar levels." What John, and many of us, don't realize is that certain fruits, even the sweet ones, are designed by nature to work with our bodies, not against them. They're packed with water, fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that help slow the release of sugar into our blood. And when eaten the right way, these fruits can actually stabilize blood sugar instead of spiking it. Two fruits in particular, fruits you probably walk past every week at your local Walmart or Kroger, are making doctors and nutritionists rethink old advice. These are not exotic or expensive superfoods. They're everyday fruits that can bring real benefits, especially for those over 50 or living with diabetes. Let me give you a hint. One of them is often served at summer picnics, sweet and cold, perfect for a hot afternoon. The other is small, juicy, and often overlooked in the fruit aisle, even though it has powerful anti-inflammatory benefits. Can you guess what they are? Stick with me, because I'll reveal them and show you exactly how they help your body, step by step in this video. Before we dive in, I want you to think about this. When was the last time you enjoyed a piece of fresh fruit without guilt? Too many people with diabetes are living under food fear. We are told no so often, no sugar, no carbs, no desserts, that we forget nature made certain foods to heal us, not harm us. I believe it's time to bring back yes into your life. Yes to delicious, hydrating fruits that give you energy, help your digestion, and keep your body balanced. I remember talking to Martha, a retired schoolteacher from Ohio. She shared how every summer, she'd buy cantaloupes from a roadside stand. They taste like sunshine, she said. But after being told to avoid sweet fruits, she stopped buying them. When I encouraged her to add small portions of melon back into her diet, paired with protein like a handful of almonds, her energy improved and her blood sugar stayed steady. "I wish someone had told me this sooner," she said with tears in her eyes. Stories like Martha's and John's are why I'm making this video today. I don't want you to miss out on simple, affordable foods that can truly make your life better. These two fruits I'll share are easy to find, inexpensive, and delicious. You don't need fancy recipes, just a few simple tricks to enjoy them the right way. One thing I've learned in my 60 years is that good health isn't about perfection. It's about small, consistent steps that make your body feel supported. Imagine starting your day with a bowl of chilled, juicy fruit instead of processed cereal or a sugary snack. It's not just refreshing, it's a way to hydrate your body, improve digestion, and even ease inflammation in your joints. Speaking of joints, many seniors I talk to mention waking up with stiff knees or swollen ankles. Did you know that certain water-rich fruits can actually help reduce the swelling? Hydration is one of the most underrated keys to feeling better as we age. And these two fruits I'll share are over 80% water, which means they help your kidneys flush out toxins, support your circulation, and even make your skin look healthier. I'll also share a quick kitchen tip near the end of this video that combines one of these fruits with a simple spice, something you already have at home, that makes it even more powerful at stabilizing blood sugar. It takes less than 30 seconds to prepare and could change your afternoon cravings completely. Think about this. When was the last time you felt truly refreshed after a snack? Too often, we reach for cookies, chips, or soda, thinking it will give us energy, but it leaves us feeling worse. What if, instead, you could grab a handful of naturally sweet, juicy fruit that satisfies your craving and helps your body? That's the kind of healthy swap I want to help you make today. In this video, I'll first reveal the surprising benefits of our first fruit, why it hydrates your body like no other, and how it can ease digestive issues and skin dryness. Then, we'll dive into the second fruit, which is not only delicious but also supports your gut health, reduces inflammation, and even helps with bone strength. I'll give you simple snack ideas and combinations that you can start using today. No complicated recipes needed. By the time we finish, you'll know exactly how to add these two fruits to your daily routine in a way that feels easy, satisfying, and safe for your blood sugar. My goal is to help you feel confident about what you eat, to take the stress out of your meals, and to remind you that food can still bring joy, even with diabetes. So, grab a notebook if you'd like to jot down a few tips, and stay with me until the end. I promise the final fruit and spice trick will be worth it. And before we start, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite fruit? Have you been avoiding sweet fruits because of your blood sugar? Drop a comment below with your story. Your experience might just inspire someone else watching this today. Now, let's begin. I'm about to show you why two simple fruits you may already have in your kitchen, can become your secret allies in the fight against diabetes. Ready? Let's jump in. When most people are diagnosed with diabetes, one of the first things they hear is, stay away from sugar, especially sweet fruits. It's a message that's been passed around for decades. The logic seems simple. Fruit contains natural sugars, so it must raise blood sugar. But here's the truth that many people, even some healthcare professionals, are beginning to realize. Nature's sweetness is different from processed sugar. Imagine this scenario. You walk into your local grocery store, and right at the entrance, there's a display of fresh cantaloupes, honeydew melons, and plums. You look at them and immediately think, too much sugar for me. But what if I told you those same fruits, when eaten correctly, can actually lower your blood sugar spikes, not raise them? It sounds impossible, but research and real-life stories prove otherwise. The reason is simple. Whole fruits are not just sugar. They are a perfect combination of water, fiber, and micronutrients that help slow down how sugar is released into your bloodstream. Unlike soda or candy, which dump sugar all at once, fruits release their natural sugars gently, thanks to their fiber content. This means your body has time to process it without the roller coaster of insulin spikes and crashes. Think of your body like a campfire. If you throw gasoline on it, the fire flares up uncontrollably. That's what refined sugar does. But if you add slow-burning logs, the fire stays warm and steady. Fruits like melons and plums are those slow-burning logs that give your body steady energy without overwhelming it. I've seen this firsthand with people like my neighbor, Linda, a 62-year-old grandmother from North Carolina. She used to avoid all fruits because of fear. But after working together, she started adding small servings of fruit, especially melon, to her breakfast. Within a month, she told me, I feel lighter, my energy is steady, and my blood sugar readings are more balanced. That's the power of eating the right fruits in the right portions. This is why today's video is so important. We are breaking that old myth wide open. You don't have to live in fear of fruit. In fact, certain sweet fruits, when eaten smartly, can become your allies in managing diabetes. It's all about understanding which fruits work for your body and how to pair them with other foods for maximum benefit. In the sections ahead, I'll show you why two specific fruits, melon and plum, are game changers. You'll learn how they hydrate your body, ease digestion, reduce inflammation, and even help your joints feel better. Plus, I'll share simple snack ideas and kitchen tricks that make these fruits even more powerful for blood sugar control. Before we dive in, I want to ask you something. Have you ever completely cut out fruit because you were told to? How did it make you feel? If you have a story like that, drop it in the comments. You might be surprised how many people feel the same way, and your story could help someone start seeing fruit in a whole new light. Now, let's take the first step together by understanding why doctors are rethinking their advice about sweet fruits. Spoiler alert, the science behind these fruits is simpler and more fascinating than you might think. For years, doctors and nutritionists in America have warned people with diabetes to avoid sweet fruits, lumping them into the same category as candy, cakes, and sodas. But in recent years, new research has flipped this outdated advice upside down. Studies now show that certain fruits, despite being sweet, can help manage blood sugar levels when consumed in the right portions and combinations. This has led many forward-thinking doctors to start recommending these fruits to their patients instead of banning them. Why the sudden change of heart? It's because we now understand that the natural sugars in fruits are not the enemy. Unlike refined sugars found in cookies or soda, the sugar in fruits comes packaged with fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Fiber is the game changer here. It slows down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream, which helps prevent those dreaded blood sugar spikes. I remember a conversation I had last year with Dr. Karen Lewis, an endocrinologist in Florida. She told me, when I used to tell my diabetic patients to avoid sweet fruits, they often replaced them with unhealthy processed snacks, thinking they were being good. But now, I teach them to enjoy the right fruits, because they stabilize blood sugar, improve hydration, and even boost gut health. That's the kind of shift that's happening in the medical field today. The science of sweetness. Here's something most people don't know. The glycemic index, GI, of a fruit is not just about how sweet it tastes. It's about how quickly its sugars are absorbed. Fruits like melons and plums have a relatively low to moderate GI when eaten in small, balanced portions. Their natural sugars are buffered by water and fiber, which slow digestion. This means you get energy steadily, without a surge and crash. Take melon, for example. It's about 90% water, making it not only refreshing but also very light on blood sugar. When you eat a cup of chilled cantaloupe or honeydew, your body absorbs it gradually, unlike drinking a can of soda, which hits your bloodstream like a tidal wave. Real-life proof. I've seen countless examples of this with seniors I work with. One woman, Susan from Arizona, told me she was terrified of eating fruit for years. When I encouraged her to try just half a cup of melon with breakfast, paired with a boiled egg or a handful of walnuts, she was shocked. Not only did her blood sugar stay steady, but she also noticed less swelling in her ankles and better digestion. "I can't believe I've been avoiding this for so long," she said. Doctors' orders in the US. In states like California and Texas, where fresh fruit is abundant, more doctors are encouraging patients to swap processed desserts for fruits like melons, plums, or berries. The reason is simple. These fruits are nutrient-dense, affordable, and easy to find at any local supermarket. They're also naturally hydrating, which is essential for people over 50 who often struggle with mild dehydration. A gentle warning. Of course, the key is moderation and pairing. Eating a giant bowl of fruit by itself might still cause a quick blood sugar jump. But when you combine it with a small amount of protein, like cottage cheese, almonds, or Greek yogurt, the sugar absorption slows even more. This is the kind of practical, balanced eating that doctors are now teaching. Why it matters for seniors. As we get older, our metabolism slows, our digestive system changes, and we often become less active. That's why it's crucial to choose foods that work with your body instead of against it. Sweet fruits like melon and plum don't just taste good. They provide hydration, gentle fiber, and anti-inflammatory benefits that many seniors desperately need. Before we move on, I want to ask you, have you ever felt confused by conflicting advice about fruit? One doctor says avoid it, while another says eat it. It can be overwhelming. My advice? Listen to your body, start with small portions, and see how you feel. That's the best test of all. Up next, we are going to meet our first diabetes-friendly fruit. It's something you've probably eaten at backyard barbecues or Sunday brunches, but you've never thought of it as a blood sugar ally. Get ready, because this fruit might surprise you. Let's talk about our first fruit hero, Melon. Whether it's cantaloupe, honeydew, or even watermelon, melons are often misunderstood by people with diabetes. Many assume that because they taste so sweet, they must be harmful. But the truth is, when eaten in small, smart portions, melons can be one of the best fruits for blood sugar management. Why is that? It all comes down to the unique structure of melon. Over 90% of its content is water, making it a hydrating, low-calorie snack. This high water content means the natural sugars are diluted and are absorbed slowly when you eat them. It's the opposite of drinking a sugary beverage, which floods your bloodstream with glucose. Melon also contains fiber and potassium, both of which help maintain balanced energy and improve circulation. A story from everyday life. I once spoke with David, a 65-year-old retired truck driver from Kansas, who loved ice cream after dinner. When his doctor warned him about rising blood sugar levels, he felt like all his favorite treats were gone. I suggested replacing his late-night ice cream bowl with chilled cantaloupe cubes topped with a sprinkle of cinnamon. He looked skeptical at first but agreed to give it a try. After a few weeks, David called me and said, "Doc, I feel lighter. My sugar levels are better, and I don't even miss the ice cream anymore. It's like my cravings are gone." That's the power of making a simple swap, choosing natural sweetness over processed sugar. What makes melon special? Hydration. Because melon is water-rich, it helps keep your body hydrated, which is crucial for kidney function and overall energy. Seniors often underestimate how important hydration is for feeling good. Digestive support. The gentle fiber in melon supports smooth digestion without being harsh, making it great for those who struggle with constipation or slow digestion. Minerals. Melon provides potassium, which helps relax muscles and prevent cramps, something many older adults deal with at night. Skin and joint health. Its hydration benefits also extend to your skin and joints, reducing that tight, dry feeling we often get as we age. How to enjoy it safely. The key is portion control and pairing. A small cup of melon, around 10 to 12 cubes, is more than enough for a snack. Pairing it with protein or healthy fats, like a handful of almonds or a dollop of Greek yogurt, helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps your blood sugar steady. Another great trick is to add cinnamon. Cinnamon not only brings out the natural sweetness of melon, but also has its own blood sugar lowering effects. Sprinkle a little over chilled cubes, and you've got a dessert that tastes gourmet while being good for you. An easy morning routine. Try this. Next time you're preparing breakfast, slice a small portion of cantaloupe and pair it with cottage cheese or scrambled eggs. This combination gives you protein, healthy carbs, and hydration, all without the spike. It's a simple routine that can make your mornings more refreshing and your energy levels more balanced. The melon experiment. If you've been avoiding melon for years, I encourage you to do a little experiment. Eat half a cup of melon for 5 days in a row. Pair it with a protein source. Track your blood sugar before and after. Chances are, you'll notice that it doesn't spike your sugar the way you feared. In fact, it may leave you feeling fuller, more hydrated, and less likely to crave processed snacks later in the day. A question for you. What's your favorite type of melon? Cantaloupe, honeydew, or watermelon? Write it in the comments below. You might be surprised how many people share your taste, and your suggestion could inspire someone else to try it for the first time. When we think of managing blood sugar, the usual advice revolves around avoiding sweets, counting carbs, and cutting back on desserts. But melon challenges all of that conventional wisdom because it's naturally sweet and still helps keep your glucose stable. The secret lies in its natural composition: high water content, gentle fiber, and an array of minerals and antioxidants that work together to slow down sugar absorption. Why melon doesn't spike sugar? 1 cup of cantaloupe or honeydew has a low glycemic load. This means that although it contains natural sugars, the impact on your blood sugar is minimal because the sugars are balanced with fiber and water. It's like comparing a slow-moving river to a flash flood. Melon releases its natural sugars gradually, avoiding the spikes that processed sweets cause. I remember talking to my friend Angela, a 67-year-old retired nurse from Georgia. She loves sweet snacks but always felt guilty eating them. One summer afternoon, I offered her a simple bowl of chilled honeydew cubes with a sprinkle of cinnamon. After testing her blood sugar later, she was amazed. "Doc, my numbers didn't jump. I wish I'd known about this years ago," she said. That's the power of choosing natural foods that work with your body instead of against it. Melon and hydration, a double benefit. Dehydration is an often overlooked cause of high blood sugar. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes more concentrated, which can cause glucose readings to rise. Melon, being over 90% water, helps counter this issue. Eating a bowl of melon is like drinking a glass of water, but with added vitamins like vitamin C and beta-carotene. This is especially helpful for older adults. Many seniors forget to drink enough water throughout the day, leading to mild dehydration, headaches, and even muscle cramps. Adding a small portion of melon to breakfast or as an afternoon snack is an easy way to hydrate and stabilize your blood sugar at the same time. Nutrients that support your body. Melon isn't just about hydration and sweetness. It's a powerhouse of nutrients. Vitamin A and C. These boost your immune system and improve skin elasticity. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure and improve circulation. Antioxidants fight inflammation and support overall cell health. Imagine a senior with joint pain or swollen ankles. Melon's water and potassium help flush out excess sodium, reducing puffiness and improving mobility. I've seen this benefit firsthand with my patients and friends. Simple melon snack ideas. Morning starter, a cup of melon with a spoon of Greek yogurt. Hydration snack, melon cubes with a squeeze of lime and a pinch of sea salt. Summer smoothie, blend melon with cucumber and a few mint leaves for a refreshing drink. Each of these options provides not just sweetness but also hydration, minerals, and gentle energy that supports stable blood sugar throughout the day. A challenge for you. If you're unsure about adding melon back into your diet, start small. Have 6 to 8 cubes with breakfast or lunch for 3 days. Notice how your body feels. Do you feel more refreshed? Do you experience fewer cravings in the afternoon? Most people are surprised at how much better they feel after just a few days. The cinnamon secret. Adding a sprinkle of cinnamon on top of melon is not just for flavor. Cinnamon has compounds that can help improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to regulate blood sugar. This simple trick is inexpensive, quick, and turns a plain bowl of melon into a blood sugar-friendly dessert. A conversation starter. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you tried pairing melon with cinnamon or protein? How did it affect your energy or sugar readings? Share your experience in the comments. It might encourage someone who's been avoiding fruit for years to give it a try. When you think about healing foods, melon might not be the first thing that comes to mind. But this fruit is like nature's hydration therapy, especially for older adults who often struggle to drink enough water. Hydration is not just about quenching thirst. It plays a crucial role in regulating blood pressure, supporting kidney function, and even preventing joint stiffness. And melon, with its juicy sweetness and 90% water content, delivers hydration in the most refreshing way possible. Why hydration matters more after 50. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. Many seniors don't feel thirsty until they are already mildly dehydrated. This can lead to headaches, fatigue, dry skin, and even higher blood sugar levels because dehydration causes the blood to become more concentrated. A few cubes of melon during the day can help bridge that hydration gap, providing not just water but also electrolytes like potassium and magnesium that help the body hold onto fluid in a healthy way. I remember chatting with Thomas, a 70-year-old retired mail carrier from Florida. He used to complain about feeling sluggish and heavy, especially during the hot summer months. I suggested adding a small bowl of chilled cantaloupe to his morning routine. After a week, Thomas told me, "Doc, I didn't realize I was dehydrated all the time. Eating melon every morning is like turning on the lights in my body. I feel more alert and less achy." That simple change made a noticeable difference. Melon and joint relief. Hydration isn't just about thirst, it's essential for joint health. When your joints are dehydrated, the cartilage between them becomes less cushioned, leading to stiffness and pain. The high water content in melon helps keep those joints lubricated, while its potassium content helps balance fluid levels in your body. This can reduce swelling in ankles, knees, or hands, which is common among older adults. Skin and digestive health. Another overlooked benefit of hydration is its impact on the skin and digestive system. Dry, flaky skin is often a sign that your body needs more fluids. Melon delivers that hydration from the inside out, improving skin elasticity and giving you a more youthful glow. The gentle fiber in melon also supports regular digestion, helping to prevent constipation without the harsh effects of fiber supplements. A healing snack for hot days. One of my favorite ways to enjoy melon is as a simple, cooling snack on a warm afternoon. Just cut it into bite-sized cubes, squeeze a little lime juice over it, and add a few fresh mint leaves. Not only does it taste like a spa treat, but it also helps you rehydrate without reaching for sugary drinks or snacks that sap your energy. Melon smoothie for energy. If you're feeling tired after a walk or a day in the garden, try this quick smoothie. 1 cup of cantaloupe or honeydew cubes, 1/2 cucumber, a few mint leaves, a splash of lemon water. Blend it all together for a hydrating drink that tastes like summer in a glass. It's perfect for recharging your body and cooling you down after being out in the sun. Why melon is better than sugary snacks. When you're craving something sweet, it's easy to reach for cookies, cake, or soda. But those options spike your blood sugar and leave you feeling worse. Melon, on the other hand, satisfies that craving while supporting your body's natural balance. Its natural sugars are paired with fiber and water, giving you sweetness without the crash. A small challenge for you. For the next 3 days, try replacing one processed snack, like chips or cookies, with a cup of melon cubes. Notice how your body feels. Are you more energized? Less bloated? Often, just one healthy swap can create a ripple effect that leads to better habits. Your turn to share. Have you ever tried using melon as a mid-afternoon snack or post-walk refreshment? How did it make you feel? Share your experience in the comments below. You might inspire someone else to make this simple, healing choice. When it comes to managing diabetes, snacks can be tricky. You want something satisfying and tasty, but most packaged snacks are full of refined sugar or processed carbs that send your blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride. That's why melon is such a powerful option. It's naturally sweet, hydrating, and pairs perfectly with healthy proteins and fats to create balanced, blood sugar-friendly snacks. Why melon makes the perfect snack. Melon is light yet filling. Its water content and natural fiber make you feel satisfied without weighing you down. And the best part? You can enjoy it in so many different ways. Fresh, chilled, blended, or even frozen into little bites of sweetness. For seniors, these snack ideas are easy to prepare and gentle on the digestive system. 5 melon snack ideas to try today. Cinnamon dusted melon cubes. Simply cut cantaloupe or honeydew into small cubes. Sprinkle a pinch of ground cinnamon on top and let it sit for a minute before eating. Cinnamon not only enhances the natural sweetness but also helps slow blood sugar spikes. This is a quick, 1-minute snack that feels indulgent without the guilt. Melon with cottage cheese. A classic combination that balances sweetness with creamy protein. Scoop a 1/2 cup of cottage cheese into a bowl and top it with fresh melon cubes. The protein slows sugar absorption, and the contrast of textures makes it feel like a treat. Melon and almond bites. Pair 8 to 10 cubes of cantaloupe with a small handful, 6 to 8 pieces, of raw almonds. The healthy fats from the almonds work with melon's fiber to keep your energy stable for hours. Mint lime melon salad. Toss cantaloupe and honeydew cubes with a squeeze of fresh lime juice and a handful of chopped mint leaves. It's refreshing, fragrant, and perfect for warm afternoons. Add a few sunflower seeds for a crunchy twist. Melon popsicles. Blend cantaloupe with a splash of lemon water and pour it into ice molds. Freeze overnight. These melon pops are hydrating, naturally sweet, and perfect for hot days when you want a dessert without sugar crashes. The afternoon slump solution. Most of us experience a dip in energy between 2 and 4 p.m. That's when we are tempted to grab cookies, candy, or even an extra cup of coffee. Instead, Try a small bowl of chilled melon cubes paired with 6 to 8 almonds or a teaspoon of sunflower seeds. It will satisfy your sweet tooth, rehydrate your body, and keep your energy steady until dinner. A heartfelt story. I remember talking to Clara, a 72-year-old grandmother from Oklahoma, who used to feel drained by mid-afternoon. She started keeping a container of pre-cut cantaloupe in her fridge. Every time I opened the fridge and saw those bright orange cubes, I felt encouraged to eat something good, she said. After just 2 weeks of swapping her packaged snacks for melon, Clara noticed she had fewer sugar cravings and slept better at night. Tips for making melon snacks easy. Pre-cut and store. Cut your melon into cubes and store them in a clear container at eye level in the fridge. When healthy snacks are visible and ready, you're more likely to reach for them. Pair with protein or fat. Melon is best enjoyed with something like nuts, yogurt, or cottage cheese. This balance helps slow digestion and keeps blood sugar levels stable. Keep it cool. Chilled melon tastes better and feels more refreshing, especially during warm days. A small challenge for you. Try preparing one of these snack ideas today. Write down how you feel after eating it compared to your usual snack. Did it give you steady energy? Did you feel more hydrated? These small observations can help you build a snack routine that truly supports your health. Your turn to share. Which melon snack idea sounds the most delicious to you? Or do you have your own way of enjoying melon? Share it in the comments. You might inspire someone else to swap out processed snacks for something natural and refreshing. One of the simplest ways to make melon even more powerful for blood sugar control is to pair it with cinnamon. It might sound unusual, but this simple kitchen spice is like a secret weapon for anyone trying to manage their glucose levels. When you sprinkle a little cinnamon over fresh melon cubes, you create a combination that's not only delicious but also scientifically supported for improving insulin sensitivity. Why cinnamon works. Cinnamon contains active compounds, like cinnamaldehyde and polyphenols, that have been shown to slow down the digestion of carbohydrates, reducing how quickly sugar enters the bloodstream. For people with diabetes or pre-diabetes, this means fewer spikes and more stable energy levels throughout the day. Think of cinnamon as a sugar traffic controller, helping your body process natural sweetness in a way that's gentler and healthier. Adding just half a teaspoon of cinnamon daily has been linked to improvements in fasting blood sugar levels in some studies. And when combined with the fiber and hydration from melon, it creates a snack that not only tastes incredible but also supports your health in multiple ways. How to use the cinnamon trick. Here's how you can do it. Cut cantaloupe or honeydew into small cubes or slices. Sprinkle a light dusting of ground cinnamon over the top. Let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes so the spice blends with the melon's natural juices. The result? A flavor that's slightly warm, slightly sweet, and almost dessert-like, without any added sugar. If you're used to eating plain melon, this twist will make it taste brand new. A snack that feels like dessert. I once shared this trick with Emily, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Texas who had a strong sweet tooth. She used to crave cookies every afternoon, which made managing her blood sugar a challenge. I suggested she try the cinnamon melon combo instead. A week later, she called me and said, "I feel like I'm having dessert every day, but my blood sugar readings are steady. It's like a little magic trick in my kitchen." Other spice pairings to try. While cinnamon is the star of this trick, you can also experiment with nutmeg. A pinch of nutmeg with melon adds a cozy, holiday-like flavor. Ginger powder gives melon a refreshing, slightly spicy kick while aiding digestion. Cardamom. A hint of cardamom can turn your melon bowl into something exotic and aromatic. Make it part of your routine. The beauty of the cinnamon trick is how easy it is to add to your daily routine. You can prepare a bowl of cinnamon-dusted melon in the morning, store it in the fridge, and enjoy it as an afternoon pick-me-up. It takes less than a minute but gives hours of steady energy, which is especially valuable for seniors who want to avoid energy crashes. A morning ritual idea. Try starting your day with this simple routine. 1 cup of melon cubes. A sprinkle of cinnamon. A side of boiled egg or 5 to 6 almonds. This combo is hydrating, protein-rich, and blood sugar-friendly. It's also a refreshing way to kick off your day, especially in warmer weather when heavy breakfasts feel overwhelming. Your turn to try. I encourage you to give the cinnamon trick a shot this week. Write down how you feel after adding it to your snacks. Are your afternoon cravings reduced? Do you feel more energized? Often, the smallest changes create the biggest results. Now that we've explored how melon supports hydration and stable blood sugar, it's time to meet our second hero, the plum. This small, juicy fruit often goes unnoticed in the produce aisle, yet it carries a powerhouse of benefits, especially for seniors managing diabetes. Don't be fooled by its sweet taste. Plums are packed with fiber, antioxidants, and natural compounds that help regulate blood sugar while supporting your overall health. Why plums deserve more attention? Most people think of plums as just another stone fruit, like peaches or nectarines, but they have unique qualities that make them particularly beneficial for those with blood sugar concerns. Plums are rich in soluble fiber, which helps slow down the digestion of sugar and carbohydrates. This means the natural sweetness in plums enters your bloodstream gradually, avoiding sudden spikes. Plums also have a surprisingly low glycemic index, making them a safe choice for many diabetics. When eaten with the skin, their fiber content increases, offering even better blood sugar stability. And unlike many packaged snacks or desserts, plums are naturally portion controlled. 1 or 2 plums is often the perfect serving. The antioxidant advantage. Plums are loaded with antioxidants like vitamin C and polyphenols, which help fight inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is a hidden culprit behind many health issues for seniors, from joint pain to fatigue. By adding antioxidant-rich foods like plums to your diet, you're giving your body a gentle daily defense against these problems. In fact, research suggests that regular consumption of plums can support heart health, improve circulation, and even strengthen bones. A big win for those over 60 who want to stay active and independent. A story from real life. Take Margaret, a 66-year-old retired librarian from Indiana. She told me she avoided plums for years because she assumed all sweet fruits were bad for her diabetes. When I encouraged her to try one fresh plum in the afternoon instead of a granola bar, she was amazed by the difference. "Doc, I feel lighter and more satisfied," she said. "I don't get that sugar crash I used to have, and my knees feel less stiff after my walks." This isn't magic. It's simply about replacing processed snacks with natural foods that work with your body. Plums, with their balance of fiber and antioxidants, do exactly that. Plums and digestive health. One of the best-known benefits of plums is their gentle support for digestion. While prunes, dried plums, are famous for this, fresh plums are also excellent for keeping things moving naturally. Their soluble fiber adds moisture to your digestive tract, helping prevent constipation, a common issue for older adults. Just 1 or 2 plums a day can make a noticeable difference in your gut health. When and how to eat plums. Plums are best enjoyed when they're slightly soft to the touch but not overly ripe. Here are some easy ways to include them in your day. Slice a fresh plum and add it to plain Greek yogurt. Enjoy one as an afternoon snack with a handful of walnuts or almonds. Add chopped plums to your morning oatmeal for a boost of sweetness and fiber. If you prefer a warm snack, try baking sliced plums with a pinch of cinnamon and a dash of lemon juice. It creates a naturally sweet dessert that feels indulgent but won't spike your blood sugar. Plums versus other sweet snacks. When you compare plums to cookies, candy, or processed snacks, the difference is staggering. Plums offer natural fiber that slows sugar absorption, antioxidants that fight inflammation, hydration and vitamins like A and C, a lower calorie count while still satisfying a sweet craving. Your challenge this week. Swap one of your processed snacks for a fresh plum every day for 5 days. Pay attention to how your energy feels, how your digestion improves, and whether your sugar cravings lessen. I've seen many people surprised by how something as small as a plum can make them feel refreshed and balanced. Plums may be small, but they pack an incredible nutritional punch. For people managing diabetes or simply aiming to stay healthy after 60, this fruit can be a quiet game changer. When I call plums nature's sweet medicine, I'm not exaggerating. They're rich in compounds that help fight inflammation, improve circulation, and protect vital organs, all while satisfying your sweet tooth in a healthy, balanced way. The anti-inflammatory power of plums. Inflammation is often called the silent enemy of aging. It's linked to conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even nerve pain. Plums contain powerful plant compounds called polyphenols that actively reduce inflammation in the body. Eating just 1 or 2 plums a day over time can help ease joint stiffness, especially for seniors who wake up with swollen or sore knees and ankles. I recall working with George, a 69-year-old former carpenter from Missouri. George used to take over-the-counter anti-inflammatory pills almost every day for his knee pain. When we introduced plums into his daily routine, just 2 with breakfast, he started noticing a subtle but consistent improvement. Within a month, his need for medication had dropped by half. He told me, "I never thought something as simple as fruit could help my joints feel this good." Plums for blood sugar and digestion. Despite their sweetness, plums have a low glycemic load. The natural sugars are cushioned by fiber, which slows the absorption of glucose. This makes them a much better choice compared to processed sweets or high-carb snacks. For digestion, plums work like a gentle helper, especially when eaten with the skin. The soluble fiber adds moisture to the digestive tract, while the natural sorbitol in plums encourages smooth bowel movements without causing discomfort. Plums for heart and bone health. Here's something most people don't know. Plums are excellent for your heart and bones. The potassium in plums helps regulate blood pressure, while the antioxidants support healthy blood vessels. Some studies even suggest that plums can slow bone loss in older adults, making them an especially smart choice for women over 60 who are at risk of osteoporosis. Imagine this. You're not just enjoying a sweet snack, you're actively nourishing your heart and bones with every bite. That's what I call food with purpose. Easy ways to enjoy plums. Plums are incredibly versatile. Here are some quick, senior-friendly ideas. Bake plums. Slice and bake with cinnamon for 10 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for a warm, naturally sweet dessert. Plum and yogurt bowl. Chop 1 plum and mix with a cup of plain Greek yogurt and a drizzle of unsweetened almond butter. Plum and cheese plate. Pair sliced plums with a small piece of cheese or a few nuts for a balanced snack. Each of these ideas gives you sweetness, fiber, and protein in one easy dish. Your daily plum habit. If you're just starting, aim for 1 plum per day, preferably in the afternoon when sugar cravings tend to hit. You'll find that the natural sweetness satisfies you while giving your body the fiber and hydration it craves. A quick word on dried plums. Prunes. Prunes offer similar benefits but are more concentrated in sugar, so moderation is key. A couple of prunes paired with a few almonds make a great snack, but fresh plums are still the better choice for daily blood sugar management. One of the most impressive benefits of plums is how they support healthy digestion, a topic that becomes increasingly important as we age. Many seniors I work with tell me they struggle with constipation or irregular bowel movements. It's a frustrating issue that not only affects comfort but also energy levels, mood, and overall well-being. Plums, with their unique combination of fiber, sorbitol, and hydration, are one of nature's best remedies for this common problem. The fiber advantage. Fresh plums are rich in soluble fiber, which softens stool and makes it easier for your digestive system to do its job. Unlike harsh fiber supplements, which can sometimes cause bloating or discomfort, the fiber in plums works gently. Just 1 medium-sized plum provides about 1 gram of fiber, but because of the way this fiber interacts with water, it has a powerful effect on gut motility. I've seen incredible results with people like Carol, a 71-year-old retired school principal from Ohio. She used to take fiber pills daily, which left her feeling bloated. After adding 2 fresh plums to her afternoon snack, she said, "Doc, I feel like my digestive system is finally back on track, and I don't dread taking those chalky supplements anymore." Sorbitol, nature's gentle aid. Plums naturally contain sorbitol, a sugar alcohol that draws water into the intestines. This added moisture helps keep stool soft, making it easier to stay regular without harsh laxatives. Sorbitol works gradually, so you won't experience the sudden urgency that over-the-counter laxatives can cause. It's like a natural tune-up for your digestive system. Gut health and microbiome support. Did you know that plums also help feed the good bacteria in your gut? The fiber in plums acts as a prebiotic, providing fuel for beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome is linked to better immunity, improved nutrient absorption, and even better mood regulation. Seniors who eat fiber-rich fruits like plums often notice improvements in both digestion and overall vitality. How to use plums for digestion. Morning kickstart. Eat one fresh plum with your breakfast to jumpstart your digestive system. Afternoon snack. Pair a plum with 5 to 6 almonds or walnuts for a balanced snack that won't spike blood sugar. Baked plum treat. Slice plums, sprinkle with cinnamon, and bake for 10 minutes. This warm snack is soothing and easy to digest. If you're dealing with stubborn constipation, try adding 1 or 2 fresh plums per day for a week. You'll likely notice a gentler and more regular pattern without any discomfort. Hydration plus fiber combo. Plums are about 85% water, which means they not only add fiber but also hydration, 2 key ingredients for smooth digestion. When you pair plums with other water-rich foods like melon, you create a powerful gut-friendly combination. A simple salad of plum slices, cantaloupe cubes, and a handful of spinach leaves can be both refreshing and healing for your digestive tract. A word about skins. The skin of plums contains the highest concentration of fiber and antioxidants. If your digestion is sensitive, you can start by peeling them, but I recommend eating the skin when possible. It's where much of the medicine of the fruit is found. Your challenge this week. If constipation or sluggish digestion has been a challenge for you, try this simple routine. Eat 1 plum after lunch each day for 5 days. Drink a glass of water alongside it. Notice any changes in your comfort, bloating, or bathroom routine. Inflammation is something that most people over 50 know all too well. Whether it's waking up with stiff joints, experiencing swelling in the ankles, or feeling sore after just a short walk, inflammation can make everyday life harder. What many people don't realize is that food can either fuel this inflammation or help calm it down. Plums, despite being sweet, are packed with compounds that reduce inflammation naturally. The role of polyphenols. Plums are rich in antioxidants, especially polyphenols. These natural plant compounds work like tiny firefighters inside your body, reducing the oxidative stress and inflammation that contribute to chronic pain and fatigue. By adding plums to your diet regularly, you give your body a consistent source of these anti-inflammatory compounds, which can ease discomfort over time. I remember Linda, a 64-year-old retired nurse from Oregon, telling me how her hands would swell every morning, making it hard to hold her coffee cup. She started eating 1 or 2 fresh plums with her breakfast. Within 3 weeks, she noticed her morning swelling had significantly decreased. I didn't think something so simple could work, she told me, but my hands feel better, and I have more energy throughout the day. Why seniors need anti-inflammatory foods. As we age, our bodies naturally produce more inflammatory markers, partly due to slower metabolism and less efficient repair processes. This means we need to be more mindful about what we eat. While processed foods, fried meals, and sugary snacks worsen inflammation, natural foods like plums and melons help reduce it. Joint and muscle comfort. The potassium and magnesium found in plums not only support blood pressure and circulation but also help relax muscles and reduce cramps. Combined with the anti-inflammatory power of antioxidants, plums can make a real difference for those dealing with sore knees, back pain, or general stiffness. A simple trick is to eat a fresh plum after light exercise or stretching. The natural sugars replenish energy, while the antioxidants work to reduce any inflammation triggered by physical activity. A daily anti-inflammatory routine. To get the most benefits, pair plums with other anti-inflammatory foods like a small handful of walnuts or almonds, a sprinkle of cinnamon, which also lowers blood sugar, leafy greens like spinach or arugula in a salad. One easy idea is a plum and green salad. Sliced plums tossed with baby spinach, crushed walnuts, and a light drizzle of olive oil. It's delicious, refreshing, and healing for your body. A natural pain reliever. While plums won't replace pain medication overnight, their consistent anti-inflammatory action helps reduce flare-ups over time. Think of them as a natural, daily pain reliever that works quietly in the background to keep you feeling your best. Your turn. Have you ever tried eating certain foods to manage inflammation? If not, start with plums. Just 1 or 2 plums a day can bring noticeable relief within a couple of weeks. Share in the comments if you felt any difference after adding plums to your meals. It might inspire someone else to try this simple, natural approach. Plums are so versatile that they can be enjoyed in countless ways: fresh, baked, blended, or even lightly cooked into healthy desserts. What's great is that you don't need complicated recipes or hours in the kitchen to make the most of their benefits. With just a few simple ingredients, you can create snacks and meals that taste incredible and help support stable blood sugar, better digestion, and reduced inflammation. 1. Baked cinnamon plums. This is one of my favorite recipes, especially for seniors who want a warm, comforting treat without added sugar. What you need: 2 ripe plums, sliced, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. How to prepare: place the sliced plums in a small baking dish, sprinkle with cinnamon and lemon juice, and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. The result is a naturally sweet, soft dessert that pairs perfectly with a spoon of unsweetened Greek yogurt. 2. Plum and almond snack plate. Pairing plums with healthy fats like almonds or walnuts is a simple way to keep your blood sugar steady. What you need: 1 medium plum, sliced, 6 to 8 almonds or walnuts. This snack is not only satisfying but also gives you a perfect balance of sweet, crunchy, and savory flavors. 3. Plum and yogurt parfait. This recipe is perfect for breakfast or a mid-morning snack. What you need: 1 fresh plum, chopped, 1/2 cup plain Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon ground flax seeds or chia seeds. Lay the ingredients in a small glass or bowl. The yogurt provides protein, the plum adds fiber and antioxidants, and the seeds offer healthy fats for long-lasting energy. 4. Plum salad with spinach and walnuts. This light and refreshing salad works perfectly for lunch or as a side dish at dinner. What you need: 1 fresh plum, sliced, 1 cup baby spinach, a handful of walnuts, 1 teaspoon olive oil and a splash of balsamic vinegar. Toss everything together for a colorful, nutrient-packed dish that's both filling and heart-healthy. 5. Plum smoothie for afternoon energy. When that 3 p.m. slump hits, try this hydrating, blood sugar-friendly smoothie. What you need: 1 fresh plum, pitted, 1/2 cup cantaloupe cubes, 1/2 cucumber, a few mint leaves, 1/2 cup cold water or unsweetened almond milk. Blend until smooth. This drink is refreshing, low-calorie, and loaded with vitamins. 6. Frozen plum bites. This is a fun summer idea. Slice plums into wedges, place them on a tray, and freeze for 2 to 3 hours. Enjoy them as a cold, refreshing snack that feels like a fruity popsicle but without added sugars. A real-life story. I shared these recipes with Nancy, a 63-year-old retired schoolteacher from Michigan. She told me, "I used to bake sugary desserts every week, but these plum recipes are just as satisfying. My grandkids even ask for the baked cinnamon plums. They think it's candy." It's amazing how such simple recipes can change the way we look at healthy eating. Your challenge: try one of these recipes today. Whether it's a simple plum and almond plate or a baked plum dessert, you'll see how easy it is to enjoy healthy, diabetes-friendly treats that don't feel like diet food. Sugar cravings are one of the biggest challenges for people trying to manage diabetes or maintain stable energy levels. It's that mid-afternoon moment when you suddenly crave cookies, soda, or chocolate, and it feels almost impossible to resist. The truth is, cravings often come from your body's need for quick energy, but processed sugars only make things worse. That's where fruits like plums and melons shine. Why fruits beat processed sweets? Unlike candy or baked goods, which flood your bloodstream with refined sugar, fruits provide natural sweetness that's balanced with water and fiber. This means your blood sugar rises gently instead of spiking and crashing. The hydration and micronutrients in fruits also address the root cause of cravings: dehydration, lack of energy, or nutrient deficiencies. Think of it like this: your body isn't truly craving sugar, it's craving quick fuel. Plums and melons give you that fuel in a clean, controlled way, without the energy roller coaster. How plums stop afternoon cravings. Plums are perfect for that 3 p.m. slump. Their natural sweetness satisfies your taste buds, while the fiber helps you feel full for longer. Plus, the antioxidants and polyphenols give your brain a small feel-good boost, which is often what we are really looking for when we reach for candy or soda. I once worked with Helen, a 65-year-old from Colorado, who told me, "Doc, every day around 4 p.m., I'd raid the pantry for cookies. I didn't even realize I was tired and dehydrated." When she swapped cookies for one fresh plum and a handful of almonds, her cravings almost disappeared. "It's like my body finally feels satisfied," she said after 2 weeks of this routine. Melons as a sweet replacement. Melons, with their high water content, help fight cravings caused by dehydration. Sometimes, when we think we are hungry or craving sugar, we are actually just thirsty. A small bowl of chilled cantaloupe cubes can quench your thirst, refresh your body, and provide a gentle sweetness that keeps you from reaching for soda or candy. Smart fruit pairings for better control. Pairing fruit with healthy fats or protein is key to preventing blood sugar spikes while still satisfying cravings. Here are a few ideas. Plum plus walnuts, a perfect mix of sweet, crunchy, and savory. Melon plus cottage cheese, a refreshing, protein-packed snack that feels like dessert. Plum plus almond butter, slice a plum and drizzle a teaspoon of almond butter on top for a delicious treat. A quick mindset shift. When cravings hit, pause and ask yourself, am I truly hungry, or is my body just tired or dehydrated? Have a glass of water and wait 10 minutes. Then, if you still want something sweet, reach for a plum or a few melon cubes. Over time, your brain will start associating sweetness with natural, healthy options instead of processed junk. Evening cravings and sleep. Eating a small portion of fruit, like half a cup of melon or 1 plum, in the evening can also prevent late-night snack binges. Because these fruits are light and easy to digest, they won't disturb your sleep. In fact, the magnesium in plums may even help your muscles relax, leading to better rest. Your challenge. Next time you feel a sugar craving coming on, try this 3-step plan. Drink a glass of water. Have a fresh plum or a small bowl of melon cubes. Pair it with a small protein source, like nuts or yogurt. Notice how satisfied you feel compared to eating a cookie or candy bar. If you've been hesitant about adding sweet fruits to your diet because of diabetes or blood sugar concerns, here's a simple experiment to put your mind at ease: a 5-day melon and plum challenge. This challenge is designed to show you how these 2 fruits can naturally stabilize your energy, reduce sugar cravings, and even help with digestion and hydration. Why this challenge works. Unlike processed snacks or desserts, melon and plums offer balanced nutrition. Natural sweetness paired with fiber, water, and key minerals. When eaten in controlled portions, they won't cause the rapid blood sugar spikes that refined carbs do. Instead, they provide steady energy, improve hydration, and digestive support. Think of this as a reset for your snack habits. By replacing at least one processed snack each day with melon or plums, you're giving your body a break from the constant roller coaster of refined sugar and allowing it to experience how real, natural foods affect your well-being. The 5-day plan. Day 1. Morning. 1 cup of cantaloupe cubes with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Afternoon snack. 1 fresh plum with 5 to 6 almonds. Day 2. Morning. Half a cup of honeydew with half a cup Greek yogurt. Afternoon. Plum slices with 1 teaspoon almond butter. Day 3. Morning. A refreshing smoothie. Blend half a cup melon, 1/2 cucumber, and a few mint leaves. Afternoon. Baked cinnamon plums with a dash of lemon juice. Day 4. Morning. 1 cup melon cubes with a sprinkle of chia seeds. Afternoon. Plum salad. Sliced plums with baby spinach, walnuts, and olive oil. Day 5. Morning. 1 cup melon cubes with cottage cheese. Afternoon, frozen plum wedges or melon popsicles. What to observe? During these 5 days, pay attention to blood sugar levels. Check your readings before and after snacks to see how stable they remain. Energy and cravings. Notice whether you experience fewer sugar crashes or afternoon slumps. Digestion. Many people find their digestion improves with the gentle fiber from these fruits. Hydration. Watch for signs of better hydration, less dry skin, fewer headaches, and improved comfort in your joints. Real-life success story. I introduced this challenge to Mark, a 62-year-old retired coach from North Carolina. He was skeptical at first, saying, "Doc, I've been told to avoid sweet fruits for 10 years. But after 5 days of replacing his afternoon cookies with a fresh plum and starting mornings with melon cubes, he felt the difference. I don't feel that heavy crash in the afternoons anymore, and my digestion has never been better," he reported. Tips for success. Prepare ahead. Cut your melon and wash your plums in advance, so they're ready when cravings hit. Pair smartly. Always pair these fruits with a bit of protein or healthy fat, like nuts or Greek yogurt, for the best blood sugar control. Stay hydrated. Drink a glass of water with your fruit snacks to enhance hydration and digestion. Your challenge. I invite you to try this 5-day challenge and share your results. Did you feel more energized? Did your sugar cravings drop? Leave a comment with the word challenge if you're in. Your story might encourage someone else to take the first step. Now that you've learned how melon and plum can naturally support your health, it's time to take the next step and make them part of your daily routine. These 2 fruits aren't just tasty snacks, they're tools for better blood sugar control, improved hydration, and overall well-being. By incorporating them in small, smart portions, you can create a lifestyle shift that feels easy and sustainable. Why these 2 fruits work together. Melon brings hydration, gentle fiber, and essential minerals like potassium and magnesium, while plums offer antioxidants, soluble fiber, and natural compounds that reduce inflammation. Together, they address some of the biggest challenges seniors face: unstable blood sugar, sluggish digestion, joint discomfort, and sugar cravings. When you combine the power of these fruits with mindful eating habits, like pairing them with protein or healthy fats, you give your body balanced energy that lasts for hours. It's not about cutting out every sweet food. It's about choosing the right sweet foods that work with your body. Simple daily routine. Here's a quick daily plan to start with. Morning, a cup of cantaloupe cubes with a sprinkle of cinnamon and 5 to 6 almonds. Afternoon, 1 fresh plum with a handful of walnuts. Evening, a small cup of melon or baked plum slices for a light, blood sugar-friendly dessert. This simple structure can help you replace processed snacks and desserts without feeling deprived. What to expect in 2 weeks. If you stick with this plan, you may notice more steady energy throughout the day, reduced afternoon sugar cravings, improved hydration, less dry skin or headaches, easier digestion and less bloating, a lighter, refreshed feeling in your joints due to reduced inflammation. Stay consistent. Stay curious. The key to success is consistency. Don't just try these fruits once. Make them a part of your routine for at least 2 weeks. Keep track of how you feel, and note any changes in your energy or blood sugar levels. Small steps like these often create the biggest long-term improvements. Your invitation. I'd love for you to take what you've learned and put it into action this week. Start with the 5-day challenge we discussed in the last section, then build on it by experimenting with the recipes and snack ideas shared in this video. Which fruit do you want to try first, melon or plum? Let me know in the comments below. Your choice and experience could inspire someone else to make a healthy change. A final thought. Good health isn't about perfection. It's about small, consistent habits that support your body every day. Choosing natural foods like melon and plum is a simple yet powerful way to take control of your health, one snack at a time. As I always tell my friends and patients, it's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter. If you're ready to enjoy food that loves you back, melon and plums are a great place to start. Next, we'll wrap everything together in the video conclusion. giving you a motivating push to take action and feel the difference. As we wrap up today's video, let's take a quick moment to reflect on what we've discovered. We started by breaking the myth that all sweet fruits are harmful for people with diabetes. In reality, nature has given us fruits like melon and plum, which can support your health, not harm it. These fruits are not only delicious but also packed with hydration, fiber, antioxidants, and vital minerals that help regulate blood sugar, improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and keep your energy steady throughout the day. We explored how melon, with its high water content and gentle sweetness, can keep you refreshed, ease joint discomfort, and even help reduce cravings when paired with healthy proteins like almonds or yogurt. We also looked at the powerful benefits of plums, from supporting gut health and reducing inflammation to boosting heart and bone health, making them an ideal daily snack for seniors. You've learned practical ways to enjoy these fruits, simple cinnamon tricks, refreshing smoothies, baked desserts, and even a 5-day challenge designed to help you feel the difference in your energy, cravings, and overall well-being. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. Choosing melon or plum over a processed snack is not just about eating better, it's about taking control of your health, one bite at a time. So, which fruit will you start with today? Will it be a bowl of chilled melon in the morning or a juicy plum in the afternoon? Your health journey begins with a single choice, and that choice can start right now. Take action today, because every small, healthy decision you make is a step toward feeling stronger, happier, and more alive than ever before.